Hey YouTube, this is The Art of Prepping. Thanks for joining me on Gear Review Friday, where we're talking about my newest acquisition for a new EDC item, which is my new EDC wallet. This is going to be the Maxpedition Micro Wallet. Very, very cool, very small. And this one, we'll go over the specs here and just go over all this, and then we'll do a comparison. So this is their micro wallet. It retails for $14.99 on Amazon. You can typically get it around $13 shipped. This particular item took me a little over 5 weeks to get. It was on back ordered, and that was a little bit of a pain in the rear. On top of that, when I called the customer service at Amazon to ask where it was, and before they could actually say, oh, it was on back order, the gentleman said, hey, we'll give you the next day free shipping when it comes in stock. Of course, they messed up, and they actually charged me $22 additional for next day shipping. I did get this all cleared up, but it was a real pain in the rear, and so you got to watch out customer service on Amazon. Most time, I'd say 99% of the time, they've been very helpful, but sometimes the new people that aren't trained can goof up your order. So anyways, so I got this for about $13. This is what they call their minimalist wallet as well, by other names. Officially it is the micro wallet, but it also goes by the minimalist wallet or the bikini of wallets, and it's that basic. So the size is it's 4.5 inches long, 1/2 inches deep, and 3 inches wide. And so it has 3 interior pockets here. You see there has a pocket right here for an ID as a window, ID window, and then there's 2 slots right here. And each slot I was able to get between 3 to 4 cards, and under the window slot you can get about 3 cards pretty comfortably. So you can actually get about 9 different credit cards in the inside, which is actually pretty cool. That's about all I needed. Now, there is one, okay, so this is what the front side it looks like. It says Maxpedition Hard Use Gear, the tag, and on the inside too, it has their little, their tag. It says Maxpedition.com. Now, on the back, it has a slip pocket, which is cool. I'm able to get quite a few Band-Aids, like maybe 4 Band-Aids, some cash in there, and a few of my membership cards with no problem. It's very, very thin, even with all that in there. So I get about about 9 cards, and I put 2 keychain membership cards, a few dollars of cash in there, and some Band-Aids. And I mean, it really doesn't have any problem with that. It's made out of 1000 denier, water and abrasive resistant, lightweight ballistic nylon fabric. It's Teflon treated, triple polyurethane treated as well. Uses the high tensile strength nylon threads. High tensile strength nylon threads. And let's see here, it also has internal seams taped and finished. As you can see, these it's all very finished really well, and it is double stitched. So that's the dealio. So I got the specs out of the way, moved the clipboard out of the way, and compare of what I used to use. Now, this is the old one that my dad gave me. This is just another, like a bifo, very, very basic. It's pretty much the same design as we can see here. And this one just happens to be leather that's made by Coach. And I've had this for over 5 years, and you can see, we know without everything in there, it's starting to stretch the leather, even though it's still very functional. It's just if you don't have it full, cards will fall out when you open it. And so it's not the worst thing. I mean, it still has many more years of life left on this, and I'll use this as a backup wallet in my EDC bag. But in the meantime, though, this newest acquisition is wonderful. And I'll try to get this more in the light here. You can see it's just very clean. I got the black color. It does come, I believe, like in their khaki and their OD, olive drab. So it's really cool. Let's just compare this. And sorry about the lighting. Once again, I get caught in these trees. So I'm going to move here and just show you. This is a standard 3 by 5 inch notepad. Very standard. This is the wallet. You can see it's almost exactly the same width, which it is. See? In terms of height, this is lined up right here. It's just that notebook is actually, or the notepad, I'm sorry, it's just a hair bit taller. Pretty much where those spirals are on the notebook is where the difference in the height is. So that should just give you an idea. the difference. So yeah, I just wanted to do this review. I really like this a lot. I don't know about the weight, but it feels like it's probably an ounce or less. I mean, it's just freaking ridiculously light. I like these minimalistic wallets. I used to go back and forth between nylon full-size wallets and full-size leather wallets when I was younger. But ever since that, my dad gave me this this leather bifold. I will have to say, it convinced me that I don't really need all that. There was things that I never used in my wallet. And so since I've gone to these minimalistic or these micro wallets, I've learned, just through trial and error that, man, you can get everything you want in there and you don't even fill the wallet. A lot of times I have to pat my pockets, even to this day, because I don't really feel the wallet. That's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, but for me, it's mostly good. I don't like to feel my wallets jab into my leg or my thigh or my, my rear, or it depends on where I put it. Most of the time I put it in the same place. And so I have been sometimes, moving this down into like a cargo pocket. I normally don't do that, but it's so light. It doesn't like move around and shake my legs or bounce to my leg when I'm walking. So I do keep, now that I have that Maxpedition micro organizer in one pocket, and then I keep sometimes either a weapon or a pocket knife in the other pocket in the front. It's kind of hard to have a wallet, even in this size, even though it's very small. It's hard to have another item in those pockets. So that's why it's so cool to wear pants that have cargo pockets. And so there you go. As always, thanks for watching. If you are on the line or on the fence about Maxpedition products, they are a little bit expensive, but they're super high quality. I did wait and kept on thinking that I wouldn't want this over many years. I think that at the price point of about $13 shipped, it's a little high. I would personally give this, just because of price only, not the quality, but just price, I would give it a solid B. Or a 4 out of 5 for me, 4 out of 5 stars, just because I think this would have been better between the $8 to $10 mark. Now you'd be saying, well, that's awful picky, woo, a few more dollars, and but I just feel like it's a little bit overpriced when it's basically just a piece of material with a few other pieces of material tacked on, even though it's very high quality material. I think these smaller items, these smaller organizers and these smaller wallets that Maxpedition puts out, I don't know if they have a higher profit margin or not. I'm sure there's labor involved with all this, but I can't help but to think that, if you have a system set up, you couldn't, put these together pretty fast. I mean, they're very, very simple, but they're so well made though. I do feel like that this could last a long time. So compared to like the gimmicky generic wallets you can find at maybe say like at Walmart or something like that for like $1 or $2, even $5, I think this would outlast those several times over. So that's why I still think it's a fair value, and that's why I went to and actually got this. 1,000 denier is good enough that it will probably outlast most of the 400 to 600 denier wallets that are out there. And I even seen wallets that are only 200 denier or in that range. So I think that the longevity is here. I don't even know if I could possibly even wear this wallet out in my entire lifetime. We'll see. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if I can get at least 10 to 20 years out of this. It's built that well. Even my pocket organizer and my Maxpedition Falcon 2, they're built so well, I haven't even begun to wear them in. There's just no wear anywhere on any of my Maxpedition products. And I know a lot of people that are in that same situation. A lot of my friends have had their packs for many, many years, and they look brand freaking new. So you get what you pay for, even though it still feels like it's a little overpriced. It's kind of arbitrary a little bit. It just depends on the way you look at it. But overall, I still recommend it. Maxpedition hard use gear. Thanks for watching. This is going to be Gear Review Friday, and we'll catch you later.